I'm gonna share a little bit of what I went through. Shadow work has been very progressive for me. I've been into a spiritual crisis at a moment of my life, and I got like really it has been really hard for me because the way it happened, life have other ways to show you things. You know,
Hmm.
when you don't see, one of those days, life will make you see. You know, it's up
Hmm.
to you. It's up to you to take it or not. And I had this incredible discovery about the great work and spirituality and the occult and all these things and all this stuff. The fact that I changed my diet has been
Uh-huh.
a great factor into it too. And I
Hmm.
think it's a major part of the shadow work. I think it is because everything is connected together. Everything. So, well, it has been a painful realization when you see the deceptions and you see the lies, the lies about your life, about your environment and society. It punched me really hard. And well, that's where that's where it begins. The shadow work. I wanted to be better. I wanted to stop suffering.
Hmm.
So because I knew my pain was emotional and psychological in nature. So I not amount of exercise would change that. So I really started, and when I got into like Caroline just said, Michael Tessarian's work, um, um, the New Age guy, David Icke, has like opened few doors for me. And then I stumbled upon the great work from Mark Basio, and from there I went into the rabbit hole of the consciousness and the truth discovering, and we are at what we are now because of that. And it I think it's like 10 years ago now. Incredible.
Yeah, same for me. And I'd also add to that list as well, Jordan Maxwell.
Yes.
Jordan Maxwell
Yeah.
was a big one, and
Sure.
also Santos Bonacci, also with his astrotheology, his work. I know that he's gone a bit sort of flat Earth now, but his work on astrotheology was very very valuable to me. And there's also a book I found. I think I remember in my mum's house, and it was a book about astrology and the body, and it kind of sort of brought the stars to the body for me. And that was probably one of the first times, because as I said to you before. I think before 10 years ago, I was very sort of run of the mill. I was very normalised. I was not interested in truth, not really interested in very much. To be fair, like I didn't really think very much, and it was a whole process for me to start to learn how to. And I could read, but to read and to take it in and to understand it and to try and to want to. That want was not was not something that I had to consciously do. That want came from within. As I said on the 21st December 2012, for me, some magic did happen. Because there was a will, to want to change, to want to heal. And without that will to want to change and heal, nothing else can happen. So from there, I started looking into, I guess, what you may want to call conspiracy, I guess what you may want to call truth. Lots of different subjects started to really interest me, and I just had this thirst for knowledge. So, as I said before, shadow work is not only just about the introspection and finding out about who we are as individuals, it's also about finding out about what we think the world really is, and to look at our social and cultural conditioning and to see how that has affected us and how we think and how we interact in the world. We get to a point where we can sort of almost redesign ourselves, and I guess master our reactions, and master ourselves. And so this is really where we want to get to. And I guess this is what Carl Jung described as individuation or selfhood.